Hey guys, Kevin Correa here. Team Correa just checking in. Wanted to go over how much should I save if I want to buy a home. So there's a key, if you're a first time buyer, new buyer, rebuying, it depends, guys. So if you're a first time buyer, roughly you want to save about 5% minimum. And this is to cover 3.5% to 3% down, plus 1.5% to 2% of closing costs. So 5% is a good number. So if you're buying a $400,000 house, you want to have $20,000 saved, and that's roughly going to cover your closing costs and your down payment. So just think 5% of whatever the price is of the house you want to buy, you want to have that saved at a minimum. The maximum you want to have saved is 20% for a buyer, first-time buyers and any buyers. If you do 20%, you can have no PMI, much better rate, things like that. So if you can afford the 20%, you'll obviously save the 20%. It's probably gonna be 22% because of the closing costs, so 22%, and 5% is the low end. So if you have 5% of the price of the house you wanna buy saved, there's a good chance, as long as you can afford that monthly payment, we can help get you into that house with a first time buyer product. If you're a second time buyer, guys, it's not the same when you're a second time buyer. If you're buying again, upgrading, something like that, or if you have owned a home within the last 3 years, you're considered a second time home buyer. In this case, you want to have about 7% to that 22% again, because you're going to be able to have to put 5% down most likely, minimum, and then 2% towards closing costs. So 7% is the minimum you want to have, and then 22% is probably the maximum you need if you want to get rid of PMI and avoid all that stuff. If you're selling a house, it's usually pretty easy if you've lived there for a while to put down the 20%, and that's what most people do is they take the money from their old house and they roll it into that new house, and they make sure they don't have that PMI, and then they get a lower payment because they're putting down more money as well. So please reach out to us, guys. We are your local experts for Massachusetts and New Hampshire, and if you're looking for a realtor in any state in the United States, we can connect you with someone. So please reach out to us today. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day, everyone.